are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
They'll go up the middle with White, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
They run straight ahead here with White.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range. 1st down, here's White. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And this one is right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away.
And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
And a timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session.
A touchdown would obviously be ideal to start this overtime. They'd still need to play defense, but it's 1st and 10.
They go to Elliott again. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Tense moments in overtime of a Super Bowl. Remember, a touchdown doesn't yet clinch it as they come up on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. One time, how about 2. We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
Well, if you like drama, especially in the biggest of all games, we are back for the second overtime now in the Super Bowl.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And some space here.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to him.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
I think we can safely call this one of the greatest games ever played as we now head to a 3rd overtime of this Super Bowl.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. They've got the jumbo set out there. A huge play in this overtime session. It's 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
A touchdown does not end it, remember, but it sure would give them a leg up. It's 1st and goal here.
Now Elliott. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So the T-clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
Well, welcome back to the millions watching nationally and around the world.